Welcome to TexMacDirect.com. Here is your tip of the week.
Hi, I'm Michael from TexMac Direct, and I'd like to gift you with a really cool tip of the week. I work in a parts department, and I've been talking to people since about 1980 about probably the most important parts of your embroidery equipment, and there's a lot of folks out there that don't have a clue what a rotary hook is or a bobbin case. And these parts are the most hard-working parts in your embroidery machine. They're the parts that make the stitches and lock the stitches down. And there's some things that a lot of people don't realize, but the rotary hook needs to be cleaned and it needs to be polished. And there's also your bobbin case needs to be cleaned. And what you're going to want to do is make sure that part of your regular maintenance, you actually take a business card and you actually clean your bobbin case. And you're going to want to actually get rid of any buildup of lint and dust that's beneath the tensioning flap on your bobbin case. If you don't do that, what is going to happen is you will end up with little loops of bobbin thread up on top of your design, because that buildup of material under there is going to not allow you to tighten your bobbin to get sufficient tension to make it run smoothly at 25 grams of tension, which is what you should have. Another thing I want to make sure everybody knows, there's two different types of bobbins for embroidery equipment. If you have a lot of the non-happy type older machines, they use a little pigtail where your thread goes through, and the newer happy machines actually use a little loop of metal where the bobbin thread goes through. And you need to make sure that you use the correct bobbin case for the type of machine that you're using, because if not, you can cause tension issues and it could cause bird's nesting that might be detrimental to your expensive blanks. And make sure with your rotary hook you clean that at least once a week. And you're going to want to use either silicone spray, you're going to want to use hook wash, you're going to want, and especially if you're using any type of sticky backing or spray adhesive, you're going to want to get into that rotary hook and you're going to want to spray it with a rag underneath and spend a lot of time getting rid of that buildup of gunk in there, because any adhesive product will actually end up attracting all the ambient bobbin dust and lint from your shirts that you're sewing, and it'll build up in there. And you don't want to be in a situation where an embroidery technician comes out to your house and sprays your rotary hook with some hook wash and charges you $500. These are maintenance things that you can do yourself, and they don't cost you any money. And just be on it, because if you're not, your machine's performance will be degraded. And you can buy the wonderful bobbins. We have the Japanese-made bobbin cases, the Japanese rotary hooks. As with all embroidery machine parts and accessories, remember at TexMacDirect.com, if you order $100 from us, you get free freight, and you also get points that add up, and you can cash them in at a later date. Thank you.
This has been TexMacDirect.com. Thank you for joining us.